There are three main milestones to pay attention to in the Bitcoin market over the past week. The first is that the Financial Accounting Standards Board decided to change the way that public companies treat Bitcoin on their balance sheets. This is a super nuanced, weird accounting change, but it's very important because it opens the door to allow public companies to buy Bitcoin and treat it like any other financial asset on their balance sheet. Then, of course, we got the big inflation reading. 8.2% in the United States is higher than expectations, and the month-over-month growth is accelerating. That's not a good story. But Bitcoin continues to hold up really well against foreign currencies and other types of assets, even in this high inflation environment. Last but not least, Bitcoin's volatility is near all-time lows, which is in direct opposition to the mainstream talking points. We can see that Bitcoin's historical volatility index dropping near those all-time lows. Next, we can see that Bitcoin's volatility compared to equity volatility is near an all-time low. Then, Bitcoin's 10-day realized volatility compared to the Dow Jones also setting new lows. Next, Bitcoin compared to the Treasury Market Volatility Index also hitting all-time lows. And lastly, Bitcoin options market pricing in low volatility with implied volatility across the spectrum approaching annual lows. These types of updates, whether it's accounting, inflation, or simply the lack of volatility, means that Bitcoin is maturing, it's becoming more sophisticated, and it is becoming more of an asset that the largest capital allocators in the world can start to handle. Alongside those investors are millions and millions of retail investors who use platforms like FTX, who sponsored this video. FTX has incredibly cheap fees, usually as much as 85% cheaper than their competitors, and they've also introduced digital stock trading, where you can go buy stocks on the same platform with no transaction fees and no payment for order flow. Check out FTX in the description, and I'll be back next Saturday with another video wrapping up the week.